Good morning, everybody. Chef Bravo here with my last breakfast while I'm traveling. Uh, this is a bit of a leftovers kind of a thing. So I'll show you what I have here. Is I have a bowl of oats. Now, because I'm traveling and because I never know what's going to be available, these are simply overnight soaked oats. So we had a little bit of oatmeal left, and I just added some of our milk, the silk soy milk. And then it's really all about whatever we got left. So for the two people here, we had just a slight bit of berries. So we're gonna throw that in. And we had one banana left. So this is our last compliant, not our last compliant, but this is the last of what our compliant groceries are. Because we're leaving, we're packed, and so this is a simple use up whatever you got left. As you can see, last banana, last thing of berries. Get that string off. And now we're just gonna split this between the two of us. And gonna add a little bit more milk to it. There is a name for this. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. Muesli, I think it's called, where you would soak your oats overnight with all sorts of spices, vanilla, cinnamon, and whatnot, raisins. But I just call this a, soaked leftover breakfast as we are getting ready to leave. Again, we don't have to cook it. If it turns out it's too cold, because some people like hot food, I'll stick it in the microwave for a little bit. These were just old-fashioned rolled oats from Trader Joe's. I never use or eat those instant or 3-minute, 1-minute oats, because they've just been sort of processed too much for me. So this is as far as I go with the oats, as far as how much they're processed. I much prefer the steel cut oats, but those take half an hour to cook. And again, we are traveling. This is about what can we make easily for ourselves. And on the last day, whatever's left over, that's that's what we eat. Because it's oats, it'll last us. We have to drive about 6 hours to get home. So between this and maybe another couple bananas that we pick up on the road, we might be able to rush on home and not eat anything else on the road. Because on Highway 5, all there is gas station junk food, and we don't want that. So I hope the series was helpful for some of you. I know that it's very simple stuff, but again, while on the road, while traveling, you need that simple kind of thing. No fuss. You lower your expectations a little bit about how fancy or intricate it gets, and you just eat simple to try to stay compliant, and you do your best. Full disclosure, I was not fully compliant on this trip. There was just too many places that we were going to that had no food available that I would normally eat. We ended up at a couple amusement parks, in particular Six Flags. All there is just junk food. So for that one day, that was bad. So, but anyways, you do your best at all times. You don't get hung up. You don't shame yourself for having that one bad meal. You realize that, you're doing the best because you're traveling. And you take notes, and maybe you say, okay, next time I'm traveling, I'm going to prepare a little bit differently. And then you move on, and then you take care of today's things. You don't worry about yesterday's faults. You just keep on going. Again, I hope this was useful to you guys. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday, and enjoy the rest of your day.